All right, hey guys, so today I'm just going to run through a really quick example so that you know what you're doing before you get started. So this is number 1, x plus 3 over x minus 2. And so the first thing it asks for is the degree of the numerator and the degree of the denominator. So this is just x on the top and x on the bottom. The degree of both of these will be 1. All right, so next, in order to find the horizontal asymptote, vertical asymptote, and intercepts, I'm actually going to graph it. So in order to graph it, I've already typed this into Desmos. Okay, you can do a Desmos on your phone, Desmos on a calculator, your graphing calculator, etc. So I'm actually going to look at the intercepts first. That's where it crosses the x-axis, which is negative 3, 0, and where it crosses the y-axis, and that's 0, negative 1.5. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these into my intercepts. Oops. Let's erase that right there. Okay. So negative 3, 0, and 0, negative 1.5. All right, next we have the asymptote. So remember, asymptotes is a line that the graph approaches but doesn't touch. So if I zoom in a little bit here, and I look at horizontal is left and right, and so I'm going to look right here that I can see if I move to the left, it's going to approach this value of 1. Okay, it's going to get closer and closer and closer to 1 on the left, and closer and closer and closer to 1 on the right, but it's never going to touch 1. So that means my horizontal asymptote is y equals 1. Same thing I'm going to look for my vertical asymptote, okay? But this time it's going up and down. So I'm looking for this line that it approaches, but it doesn't touch, and that's going to be at 1, 2. So therefore, my vertical asymptote is at x equals 2, okay? Same thing for number 2. Let's see if we can get through this one. So degree of the numerator is 1 because it's just x on the top. Denominator, now I have x times x. That gives me x squared. So the degree of the denominator is 2. So let's go ahead and type this into Desmos. So we have x divided by x plus 2, x minus 3. Okay. Now the x-intercept and y-intercept is the same on this one. It crosses at 0, 0. So therefore, my intercept is just 0, 0. The horizontal asymptote is going to be right here at 0 because it approaches 0 on the left and 0 on the right. It's at the x-axis. So therefore, the horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. And finally, we actually have 2 vertical asymptotes. We have this up and down line right here that the graph approaches but doesn't touch, and that is going to be at negative 1, negative 2. And then we have the line over here. So 1, 2, 3, and that line is going to approach but doesn't touch. So again, at negative 2 and at 3. So we have x equals negative 2 and x equals 3. And that's how you're going to do these examples.